It's a good conversation because I think you can get sucked in.
I just sent you another topic right here. Politics. I didn't come here for politics. You see that?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Five Idiots Talking Toys. I'm Shane and I'm here with Charles, Brandon, and John. It is Wednesday night and that means it's another episode of Wednesday's Wins and Wiffs of the Week. Thanks for joining us. Please check out all of our links in the description below. Like the video, comment, tell us what your favorite win was. And we also would like you to subscribe. It'll help our channel grow and you can also find our Patreon down there. We'll talk about that later when John's about to talk. Guys, how you doing tonight?
Very busy. I don't know why John wants to record these nights, but
I know.
I don't.
This is the night that John wanted. Whatever John wants, we just do whatever he wants.
I said
weeknights are stupid. I'm just gonna start recording in the car on my drive home from work.
Yeah. I said weeknights are stupid.
John demanded that we record on a Wednesday for a Wednesday show. He doesn't want no other 6 days of the week. Wednesday only.
He doesn't want to lie.
Right.
Wednesday, Wins and Wiffs are Wednesday, and we record the Sunday show on Sunday.
Correct.
John said, so we do it.
Yep. And I was like in a great mindset to record all day, and then I had to work late, and then it's an hour to get the kids in bed, and I'll eat dinner later, I guess, because John says we have to be here on Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Right. N-O. False. All right. So Christopher is saying some Hail Marys at a church in preparation for going to Sin City. Is that correct?
He's probably getting electrocuted once he walks through the doors. Because
it's going to be strucken down.
He's burning up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Burning a fever.
I don't know many sinners, but he's one.
Well, he should fit right in at Sin City, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys all been there? I know Brandon is there, a couple times a year because he's close, but
I love it.
I've never been.
You've never been?
No, I don't know why. Just never. A buddy trip didn't come up. We always did other stuff, and it's far from here. It's not like an easy no-brainer. I just never been.
I've probably been 100 times.
Yeah.
Not even joking.
Yeah.
Once a week.
You've been everywhere 100 times.
Well, not everywhere.
John's house is the only place he hasn't been yet. He's got to get over to
I was
John's.
close this week. I told John, I was like, I'm not too far away. What was I? 6 hours away?
Yeah. He's got to see John's new wall.
Yeah.
I would have went there if I had to work on Saturday. If I would have worked longer on Friday and I would have flown back on Saturday, I might have decided to drive out there. But 6 hours is a long way for one way.
Oh, to drive? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I actually revamped my my basement for you, just in case you fly to New York. I have a couch, mattress. I pull out mattress on the couch.
Nice.
Just for you.
Right. You're gonna have to fight your brother because he loves people. He loves people sleeping in his basement. That's his second favorite thing after
it's going to be Brandon and 3 kids sleeping in the basement, and he'll be upstairs.
He'll be upstairs. He'll finally have some babysitter time.
Yeah. And you're going to walk down. You see Brandon breastfeeding a kid down there. It's not going to be a good sight.
Right. He's going to tell Brandon that there's an event. He's going to give it a name, and it takes place in his basement.
I just gave the kid whiskey. He fell right to sleep.
All right, very good. Well, let's jump into it. Now it is time for the wins of the week. Can't believe we're still doing this. How long later? Remember Charles used to forget, refuse. I'm not forget. Refuse to.
No,
do
you
this?
danced at the wrong time.
But John always fixes it. It's the magic of CGI. He's like a Mouseketeer or one of those Pixar guys.
Oh,
All right.
Now I got to cut that out too because it's disgusting.
John, I heard you have a new wall in your basement that Brandon is very jealous of. I don't know if that's your win of the week, but we're going to go over to you first for your win of the week.
Well, my win of the
Let's
week.
see it.
Where'd it
Let's
go?
see the wall.
No, I can't. I have to pick up my whole computer and go over there. My win of the week is.
So this is the time I like to tell everybody about Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/5idiotstalkingtoys, and you can check out what we have going on over there. We have previews of all of our videos, previews of collectibles that are about to go up for sale on Rogue 5 Toys.
So anyway, my win of the week. My win of the week is probably garbage, but I thought it was interesting. Have you guys seen these?
Correct.
No.
No.
You haven't seen these yet? These
They
are
had-
the. Huh?
That Walmart that I told you about in Middle Tennessee had
Mhm.
like all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely. They're interesting because. I thought it'd be something cool to talk about too. They're Epic Hero series, so this is like they're like $9 a piece, which is now the new low level bar
Standard.
The new standard with $249 when I was a kid.
Right.
Now that's $9.95.
This is like this toy is actually for children price.
Yes, this toy is
Yeah.
actually for children,
Right.
and I think that was very smart of Hasbro to do. But you know, they'll probably never be worth anything, but
Right.
they look really cool, and they're pretty good quality for. I think so anyway.
And we've said that, John, on a number of episodes over the last couple of years. We've said they got to come out with a line for kids. I mean, it's great that they're coming out with these awesome sculpts and stuff, and you know the kids appreciate a good-looking figure as well. But I mean, kids are not buying $20. Parents aren't buying $20 figures for their kids.
No, it's true.
Regularly,
So I thought it was a pretty good idea, and I just bought a couple because I bought this one because they've retconned Luke Skywalker to the Disney universe. See the Grogu pack?
Yeah.
he's got a baby Bjorn.
So now he's no longer the farm boy. He's Jedi Luke. Right? He'll always be Jedi Luke to this generation.
Yeah.
How much are those?
$9.97 or something like that.
That's a lot of money.
Did you get Mando?
Well, no, I just got these two.
Oh.
Because I got the Stormtrooper because he looks really cool.
Yeah.
And it has this, like, the blaster looks like it's pretty screen accurate blaster.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this one because I wanted to talk about them retconning Luke Skywalker to be Jedi only.
So, are you familiar with the line that they released about a few years ago that were in little circular tubes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
short-lived, right?
Those remind me of the ones that you're showing us because they had a Luke, they had a Stormtrooper, and they're in those little cylindrical containers, and those were very short-lived as well.
Yeah. I think these are. I thought when I first saw these, I first saw these probably 6 or 8 months ago, and I thought that's not going to last. But then I was like, that's brilliant, actually, to release characters from the whole Star Wars universe for $9.97 a piece because
Well, how much aren't TVC figures only like $12 for the 3 3/4?
$17
for the small ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
The vintage collection figures are $17.
Yeah, I mean they're literally for adults. I mean their kids might get a few of them. This is why I love the retro collection, and this is why I got my son the retro collection for his birthday last year. His birthday was just this weekend, but last year I got him a whole bunch of them because I got them on sale after the waves had already been out for a little while from Big Bad Toy Store. They had some that were $4.99, $5.99, and they're great figures. They're vintage style. I love them.
I can't get a good do this.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, and it's the same points of articulation as the, it only has legs and arms and head,
Yeah.
but the head kind of swivels and tilts.
Those should be $4.99.
I agree.
I agree.
In this environment, like maybe $5.99 with inflation.
Yeah, but there is nothing that is $4.99
I know.
anymore.
I know.
It's true.
It's insane.
Crazy.
I think $10 for a figure and one blaster is still ridiculous. I totally agree.
Yeah.
But you're also right. You can't go into Target or Walmart and get any toy for a child for under $10. You
we
practically
should do a
can't.
show on how much that cost. Like, how much does that one figure actually cost them?
To make?
Oh, yeah.
God.
Well, I mean, and then there is
50 cents, I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
does it know? I
charge
mean,
$5 and make a lot of money.
They are made in China.
Well, think about it. All the figures
Vietnam. They're made in Vietnam.
All the figures that they don't sell, right? Where do those end up? Those end up at TJ Maxx, Ross,
Ollie's,
those places, the different places around the country. We don't have some of those here, but
and they have a freaking Brandon's house.
Well, they end up there, and then they sell them for. I mean, they're selling Black Series for $9.99, so that's less than half price. Those figures are now like $23 something. So they're selling.
They're ridiculous.
$12.99 figures. They're selling those, which are like the retro collection. They're probably selling those for $6-7.
I think they're $3.99. Yeah.
All right, so everybody thinks, oh man, Hasbro's losing money. Look at all these figures at Ollie's and TJ Maxx. No, they make those for 50 cents. If they don't sell them on Hasbro Pulse, if they don't sell them to Target, they end up dumping them on these discount stores. And let's say they sell them to them for $2 a piece. They're still multiplying their money times 4.
How many Lando Generals are you going to get? A Black Series 6-inch. Like, nobody wants that crap.
Nobody wants it.
They're everywhere.
And the thing is, Hasbro's already made their money as soon as they ship them out, because whether somebody at Walmart buys it, Walmart's already bought it for the wholesale price.
And none of us are in retail, so we don't know. I do have some friends who are in retail, and I've heard in other areas, not toys, how it works a little bit, and I don't quite remember. But I don't know if the Walmarts of the world sell their overstock to TJ Maxx or if it's coming directly from the manufacturer. But I think you're right. I think the manufacturer sells all of those, and when they hit the discount stores, it's the other retailers that are dumping them.
Ross.
Yep.
I mean, they're selling those Black Series lightsabers for like $40.
Wow.
Yeah.
Five Below.
Yeah.
There's a lot of products that are made for Five Below that are really cheapy versions of board games and stuff. But yeah, they're selling like legit Hasbro figures because they get them for super cheap.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's a good idea. I think it's a good gift idea for kids or whatever. The baseline price of $9.97.
I saw the Mando. I saw the Mandalorian one look pretty cool.
They have a deluxe Mando too now, but I think he's $14.97.
But it is true though. Imagine you're you have a relative in the family, kid who you want to get some toys for. You go buy 5 action figures for them. Boom, you're at the register. It's like probably $56 or something. Mm-hmm. To get the kid 5 little action figures. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're a Star Wars fan and you're a collector at all, though, like it's nice that you can look for some good deals on leftover stuff and like even on the groups and stuff. Put them away, and like they make great gifts, toys when you can get them for cheap. All right, Brandon, we are gonna go left, south, north to Alamo, California.
60 seconds, Brandon. Go.
Go.
Okay, this is my win of the week.
That's
Your
it.
Win
Next.
of the week.
Clock's ticking.
You guys saw this
yes,
on the website, but for those that don't go to the website, I will share it on here. Chris showed his, but this is my Adam Gothard Darth Alien.
Very cool.
3D printed.
Oh my goodness.
Let me tell you what, man. Adam does some amazing work. I would have never have thought to. I would have never have thought that he would have 3D printed this sucker.
That's cool.
But definitely something that's very, very creative and very, very hard to do. So, and I'm almost dropping it. So, I think the legs move a little bit. I don't want to move anything else because I don't want to break it. But comes with a green lightsaber, as you can tell.
Oh, nice.
That extends. Painted really nice and glossy looking. I mean, the work that he does is incredible. And as a bonus, he threw in a couple of the eggs.
Oh,
Also 3D printed.
That's cool.
Adam is the man.
This guy is like amazing artwork and craftsmanship.
Do you guys have any valid concerns about Adam? You know, it just seems like maybe he doesn't ever leave his basement. Maybe he needs to find some other things to do as well.
I don't know. I think he's just doing what he loves, and now he's found this new passion for making 3D printed figures. I know John shared a couple of 12-inch ones that he had there. He also included for my candy dispenser, my gumball machine that has heads in it. He's contributing to the head cause.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
A baggie of heads now.
Are those are legit heads?
I didn't notice this
Uh-oh.
until after, but the majority of them are legit heads. But since Hammerhead is his favorite figure, I don't know if he's trying to do an army of Hammerheads or whatnot, but check out this. Whoops. Check out this Hammerhead figure. This Hammerhead head, right?
Yeah.
This is 3D printed.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
3D printed heads. I think these are the ones that are, defective or whatever. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe they're legit because they look pretty good. But if you saw this at a quick glance, you would never know that this is 3D printed until you look at it pretty close and you can see the lines on there from the actual printing on there, the little grooves and stuff. So very, very cool. This one, I don't know if this one is 3D printed or not, but pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't know if that one's 3D printed or not, but some of these other ones are legit. A lot of ATSC drivers. So these will go into the gumball machine. And hopefully one day I'll get it filled up.
Nice.
So
nice.
I found a beater dewback. I'm probably going to cut the head off the beater dewback and add the dewback head to my gumball machine.
Nice.
I wonder if he gets into any goes beyond the original colors and does any funky colors with it.
He should. I mean,
I love
this
that.
brings together my love of Alien and Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's just perfect mix right there. Putting this guy together. So if you have a chance, go check out Adam Gother's Customs. I think he'll be listing these for sale sometime soon.
Oh, nice.
And I'm sure he'll be listing those 12-inch figures. I know I would buy a few off of them for sure. Once he starts putting those out, because those are pretty cool. But yeah, check his stuff out. And thanks, Adam, again. Really cool. I really appreciate it. This is definitely one of the highlighted pieces of my collection.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's some other people that do customs as well. I'm not going to mention their names. I don't want to usurp your moment for Adam on the show. But there's some talented people out there, and I see some funky colors and some mashups and some cool stuff that, hey, some people are just against having 3D printed stuff. They just want authentic stuff. But for other people, we've talked about it. You run out of 3D stuff to collect. It's fun to see wacky stuff.
I mean, I met a guy this weekend at a toy shop, and he was talking about 3D printed stuff, and he makes his own custom G.I. Joes because he's like, I have all the G.I. Joes. I have all the Star Wars figures. Yeah. I have nothing left to collect. So I do 3D printed stuff, and I do my own painting on them so that I can have those figures that were never released. And it gives me something to do. I said, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Once you've done collecting and you want to make, I don't know, name a figure that they didn't release. You want to make a Tarkin, you want to make your own Grand Moff Tarkin, let's say. And, even though they released them later.
Even if you want to make some modern stuff, like a Purge Trooper, or or make electro staffs for in the vintage style or whatever. You just have fun. Who cares?
I mean, he was making his own. He was taking GI Joe bodies and putting 3D printing like Predator heads and putting a Predator head on top and 3D printing the rest of the body. So now he had a GI Joe, but it was actually a Predator figure.
Oh,
so stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we remember we had the guy on the show who does a lot of the wrestling mashups and Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name, John? Healy. Healy made. He does some fun stuff too. I mean, some of it's a lot of wrestling oriented stuff. So certain things have to hit you the right way. You'll like some more than others, but everybody's doing some creative stuff out there. All right. Yeah. Let me jump in with a quick win of the week. I have
very quick,
just a mock, just your average mock with some veining, just a mock with nice color on it. Cheapy guy.
Is that the box from November?
No, this one is from last July.
Oh, okay.
So even further back. No, this was when you know who this is from? This is from Chris. When I was at his house in the summer, he had some, cheapy mocks. I just like it. I just like a nice clear bubble.
Yeah.
Pretty clear bubble. I have some extra acrylic cases. This is one of those deals where I'll put it on the shelf. I'll put it in the acrylic case. It'll look nice. It doesn't have to be a certain grade or anything. The color's nice on it, and I'm just going to enjoy it because it looks like a toy I remember seeing in Toys R Us. So sometimes something will just hit me, and it's the right price, and I'm like, hey, I would like to have that on my shelf. That's cool. I don't have a reuse on the card back, so I remember liking this figure when I was a kid. So boom. So that's my win of the week. Just a fun thing to, and you could dress it up. You could get, if you have some extra clamshells or acrylics, you could dress it up, put it on the shelf, and enjoy it as a mock. It doesn't have to be an AFA 85 mock. You can just have fun with it. All right. Over to Charles for your win of this week.
So my win of the week is this Harry
nice
Potter Lego set.
Hagrid.
Strictly resale.
You're not dipping your toes?
No.
Oh.
This is Hagrid's hut. I think I have 7. I think I bought 7 of them from my Lego person. So I could pretty much sell all these minifigures separately, sell the hut separately, and make money.
How much? What's the retail on that? I'm always, curious and blown away.
$79.99 maybe.
Oh my god!
Or maybe it's $89.99. I'm not really sure.
You know why I asked that is because my kids love Harry Potter, and my wife really loves Harry Potter. Like, she's not she just likes it. She doesn't have any Harry Potter stuff, but she read the books, and so that's why she really digs the characters, because she knows them so much better from the books. Like, my wife would probably love to sit down and put that together with my son, but I would never pay $80 for that.
Well, Shane, I had a couple for sale on the page.
You did.
Well below retail.
Oh, you did?
I still have them. Well below retail.
I wish I could claim stuff on our page. I'm not allowed to.
I bought 5. I don't know. Some guy was just cleaning out all his Lego here and had a bunch of sealed sets, so he sold them all to me.
Jeez, how did I miss that? My son's birthday was literally 2 days ago. I would have maybe jumped on one of those.
It was like a month ago, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, still though, I would have thought of it.
The set, I don't know. I had a set for like $60-$70, and the set still retails for $100.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So expensive. John, what do you think of that? You've been aware of Lego, over the years. I mean, you've done trade show tables. You've had a store. I mean, does the prices kind of still blow your mind?
I mean, I get it, but
they're very nice toys. Don't get me wrong.
$74.99.
Yeah,
wow.
$74.99.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's so expensive. Why is that so expensive?
So this is almost 900 pieces.
Yeah.
896 pieces.
I know, but why is it so expensive?
It's expensive for them to make, and there's 5 minifigures. there's like a cow or a dog, whatever that thing is.
Oh,
There's
the
a dragon.
The cow gets you. Yeah.
There's a dragon.
Yeah. You gotta pay money for each udder.
Yeah.
You sell each little piece.
I think it is fair to recognize, I think if they're plastic molded pieces, I don't think they're expensive to make, actually make the pieces. But it is very fair to recognize, of course, the licensing. That's a huge part of it. But the research and development, the R&D that goes into putting those sets together, they've got to, create create the characters, but they also have to map out the whole thing and how it's going to go together and all the instructions like that. There's a lot of research and development to make each set, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that part.
Like 90% Star Wars. Every once in a while, I'll get like a set like this, like Harry Potter.
There's a lot of minifigs in that
or like
set.
Ninjago or something else, but I mainly stick to Star Wars though.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of minifigures in that set. So I know that usually jumps out to you too. Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody have a whiff of the week? I don't think so, right?
I dropped 2 of those heads on the floor.
Oh, all right.
Now I'll never find them.
They rolled away. Chris is not here. I don't know if that's a whiff or a win.
I would go with a win.
I would say win.
Okay.
A win for
and
him.
I think Brandon had a whiff before the show began. He's just really jealous of John's wall, and he's drawn up some blueprints already.
For
a wall.
That's very. I like John's wall.
Yeah. So
very nice.
A lot of people like my wall.
Yeah. John has rebuilt his his vault toy shop in his house, so he can continue to run the online business. So,
are you gonna have people over? To like, no, you're not gonna
come
have
to my house and shop
to Chris in his house.
Really?
No.
Is there going to be a ribbon cutting like at your front door?
So this guy
is
that I know,
the mayor going to come?
Actually, the guy that sold me those Harry Potter sets runs a toy shop out of his garage.
Like Nate Swanson?
People do that, yeah.
I get yes.
Isn't that what Nate does?
Similar, I guess.
Yeah, we know a number of people have done that.
I mean, Charles is going to start doing that with his Lego business.
No one's shopping in my house though.
Nobody's coming to my house to shop.
Thomas Fagan did that for like a year or two before he opened his store. He had
why go through all the trouble? Why go through all the trouble of putting that stuff up on your wall?
So it's easy access and it's easier to store that way. Instead of having boxes of those figures and going through boxes of those figures, you just go over there and you just like, okay, there's the Ninja Turtles, there's the Marvel Legends, there's the whatever superpowers. It's just easier.
Can you tilt this camera, or is it impossible?
What?
This sounds like another episode.
Yeah, it's another episode because we're up against our time. But just off the screen is this glorious wall of toys that he won't show.
We got to get to the ads from our sponsors. So we gotta get to it.
All right.
This Shop the Vault Online, where we have great merchandise like this too.
Yeah, this episode was brought to you by shopthevaultonline.com and rogue5toys.com, right? We're all part of that venture. We're all part of the venture of supporting Chris and Brandon's livelihood of selling toys while we sit around and watch. And of course, once again, you can go over to our Patreon.
Hey, you listed a train set.
I did. It's sitting there. And it needs some coal. It needs some steam. It's just not moving.
It's like all the train sets I see at the flea market.
It's an oddball thing. I mean, it was given to me by my uncle had it. They never used it. It was brand new. I set it up one Christmas. It works great, and I was just like,
maybe you should store it for Christmas time and
I could
sell it during Christmas.
Yeah, I could. I was just straightening up the basement, putting stuff away into bins, and I'm just like, I gotta get rid of some stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for hanging out for another Wins and Wiffs of the Week. We appreciate you. There is an entire playlist of these episodes. We're almost at about 100, and you can go back and watch a whole bunch of other episodes in a playlist if you want to just put them on while you're doing other stuff around. And you can also catch us on your favorite podcast app. You can listen to the show there. All right. We'll see you next time from 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Hi, John.
Bye, Charles.